Hey there guys, BTBS here, and this is MC Edit. I have been playing around a little bit. As you may know, in 1.3 the fire spread and ferocity of the fire was changed depending on difficulty. So I'm going to be running a few tests, or probably the same test 1,000 odd times, and I am going to get some solid results. So here we have a freshly created super flat world. I just cut a village out of it there, and I have entered in these 4 blocks. Each one is 100 by 100 by 100 and is completely solid, made of white wool. I will boot up the world as in Minecraft right here, and what I'm going to do is burn each one of these blocks in each difficulty. Come on, load you fucker. Right, sorry about that, I had to just pause so it would load the world properly. So, I am currently in peaceful. I am going to set fire to the 4 corners of this block. One piece of fire on topmost block on each corner, and yeah, we're going to see quite how well it burns. So I'm just gonna keep going. I think I might have already gone out. Fuck yeah. Peaceful is pathetic for fire. I'm going to be running these tests more than once, but probably not more than once in the video, otherwise it could end up being an extremely long video, which isn't ideal. So that's the 4 corners set on fire. As you can see, 3 of them seem to be flourishing very, very slowly. And this corner, 1 block died. So that's really bad. So I'm just going to check around here. Looks like this one is almost out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here. I'm going to F1 mode. And I'm going to take a couple of screenshots or short video clips and show you how the fire spreads on this difficulty. So I'm going to stay on peaceful the whole time. So it's been about a minute. It looks like 1 over there is going out. 3 and 4 are definitely out. So it looks like it's just 2 left in the running now. So I'm going to go around and get a proper look at them just to make sure. Oh no, 1 is still going barely. Not yet, there is like 2 fires left in there, so my new position is going to be here. 1 more minute has elapsed. It's starting to get dark out here. 1 is still just burning on, and 2 has made quite a significant dent, but is leaving a lot to be desired. So it looks like we're not going to get much more burning out of this. So good old 1 over here is taking some strides and trying to spread out across the top of the block, hopefully trying to maximise its surface area for burning, and it appears to be doing quite well, but it still hasn't caught up with 2 in the amount that it's burnt. Stunning new revelation. It appears that both 1 and 2 have been burning a little bit more on the inside than it first appeared, and we have breakout fire coming through the sides here. So even though this is on peaceful, we do appear to be getting a lot more burning than I first expected. Let's have a quick look at the cavities, shall we? So as you can see, this is fairly substantial actually. I was expecting much less than that on peaceful. There is a K there made out of white wool. Let's have a look at number 2. Yes, it appears number 2 has burnt a lot more than I first expected as well. So this may turn out not exactly as I expected. Huh, interesting. Very interesting. So 2 has just broken out down the bottom here. It appears the cavity is growing very substantial. We have a couple of breakouts on the sides as well. The fire on the top has almost completely gone out, whereas with one we have some rather large cavities appearing on the side. There's still a small amount of fire burning up the top, and we're getting some very big holes. It's getting dark in here. We need more fire. So, as of now, these have now both been burning for 10 minutes. It was 10 minutes since I first set fire number 1 and fire number 2. And I thought we'd go and take a quick look at the damage. So we have a few random fires dotted around, some in some good locations to do quite a bit of burning over on number 1. Still have some persisting up the top. Appears like it's going to turn daytime any time now. Also, the sun rises in the east. I can't remember if that's how it happens in real life or not. Oh well, who cares. Let's go and check number 2 over here. So it appears we had a breakaway fire up here that caused a nice little cave system. And 2 seems to be burning rather ferociously. I must say, I'm actually stunned on how well it's still burning. Especially considering it's been over 10 minutes and we're on peaceful. So it's been another 5 minutes since the last update. I'm just going to turn it to night, so that we can more easily see the damage inflicted here. And straight away we can see that there is a lot more going on in 2. It seems to have burnt down as low as 50 or even further at some points, but it does appear that a lot of the fires are now going out. And we have a lot more spreading as well, so this could turn out pretty much any way right now. So we'll go and check over in number 1 over here. Early signs indicate that it may have gone out. Nope, there is still a small amount of fire up the top. Let's see, how much do we actually have? We have, oh wow. Okay, so this is burnt pretty damn far in, and it's burnt somewhere around 30 blocks down at its deepest. But still, there is a lot of wall left, so it's still anybody's game. Okay, I'll check back in with any more significant updates, or when the fire finally goes out. So we've just hit the 20-minute mark here, and I believe number 1 over here has actually gone out. I can't see any signs of fire left inside of here. Everything just appears to be, forgive the phrase, all burnt out. So for anybody keeping score, that is 1 after 20 minutes, 3 and 4 after about 5 seconds, and it appears that 2 is still going. Yeah, there's still several pockets of fire around here, so now that this is the only place left burning, I'm going to stay in here and keep an eye out. So incredibly, we've just hit the 30-minute mark on peaceful, and as you can see, this fire does not want to stop. I am seriously worried now. Mojang led me to believe that the fire was so severely nerfed that on peaceful it basically wouldn't burn at all, as what happened with the other, oh, I'll put that back, the other 2 blocks. The other 2 pieces of fire that I lit went out straight away, but this, fucking hell, this is going on and on. I'll check back in with you when it finally finishes. So it's just reached the 40-minute mark. Still hasn't burnt out, but it has reached the ground already. I say already, it's been 40 minutes, but it's reached the ground. I wasn't expecting it to reach more than 5 blocks. And also, I destroyed this village. everything apart from the well here, and the villagers are still spawning. That's a bit strange. Anyway, that's a topic for another video. So as far as I can tell, every single little bit of fire has gone out. But that's only as far as I can tell, and there is a lot of this place to look at. So the final clock for this stands at 48 minutes 32 seconds since I lit the first fire, and it was the first one that actually lit. So that is pretty damn insane. Right, so I'm going to change my difficulty to easy here, and we're going to move over to this one here. And I'm going to be repeating this a few times just to make sure I get my numbers completely right. And I am going to move... Oh god, this is bigger than I thought. I'm going to move this back into MC Edit, and then I'm going to select all the blocks in one piece of wool, like one of these big bits of wool, and then I'll hit delete or replace, and it will tell me exactly how many blocks are left being replaced, so I'll have exact numbers for you. And I don't know if that really appeals to you guys as much as it does me, but I am a huge nerd, and when it comes to maths and quantifiable facts, numbers, figures, I'm very, very interested. Come on, that is a ridiculous chunk error. How can there be a chunk error? It's just wool. Right, so it actually looks like one's gone out already. So what's that? Number 3 has gone out already. Right, sort the chunk errors out. And there's also a lot of mobs, so this is going to be very, very fun when a whole load of stuff gets burnt to death. And this one's gone out already, so that would be number 4. So 2 and 4, I believe, have gone out already, and what's left is 1 and 3 burning from opposing sides. So I'll check in when we have some significant changes. So after around 7 minutes, number 3 over here has burnt out already, so all we have left is number 1. This may actually end up burning less than that, which is very surprising. Minecraft and its randomness really pisses me off sometimes. So let's just have a quick check in on number 1 here. So we have, what's that, 3, 4, 5, yeah, they're burning. So we've got a few more fires burning here. Oh, and they've just gone out. So the whole thing burnt out after not even 10 minutes on normal. That's very strange. It has to be the randomness. So let's just get a sign here. Where the fuck are signs? There's a sign. You know, someone said the other day that I swear too much. I said fuck you. Not supposed to be funny, just true. So we're gonna now go and jump over to... Oh, that was easy, not normal. My bad. I need to go change that sign. There is a lot of mobs up here. Like a lot of mobs. Normal. Easy. I totally forgot that easy mode existed. Been playing too much FTL. You know, where easy is very hard and hard is very, 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 very hard. So this is normal. Just check the difficulty once again. Yep, we're on normal. Right, and now we're going to set it on fire. Set it on fire. Doo -doo -doo. There's a lot of wool here. I know that's kind of a redundant thing to say because, you know, it's 100 by 100 by 100. But being an MC edit, you kind of forget quite how big certain things are. I've been working on my modular chaos a lot recently. And I've kind of been thrown off by sizes of things. Right, there we go. That is all 4 lit. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. it looks like 1 and 3 may have gone out already. This is infuriating. Yeah, 1 and 3 have gone out already. Well, at least 1 has. Let me check 4 because it's on the way. Oh, 4. Yeah, 4's gone out already. Fuck's sake. Damn you, Minecraft. Why you gotta do this to me? You're showing me up. Yeah. So all that's left is number 2. So for anyone keeping count, that's like 30 seconds of lifespan for the first, the 3 of the 4. Ooh, it's just burning quite nicely over here. It might be something to do with the direction. Oh well, shall show you when we have lost. So the fire has been spreading and removing blocks, as is expected. I lost count of the time, so I'm going to have to refer to the earlier videos to get a time at the end. But it looks like the only thing that's left burning right now is these ones just here. Just have a quick little look. So yeah, it looks like they're the only ones left, are the ones on the outside there. And I've just been checking up on the Minecraft wiki. I can't find any... Oh, is it all gone out? Can't find any page, right, no, in time. I can't find any pages saying exactly how fire has changed through the difficulties. But because of the random nature, I will have to run this test at least 10 more times. Especially seeing as on easy over there, we got about half, maybe a quarter of what we got on normal. And, you know, we got almost nothing on, on peaceful. We got so ridiculously much fire, which I just was not expecting. But this is where it gets fun. We change the difficulty to hard, and we set our fires. I want to watch this one, see if it spreads ridiculously fast from the start, which I'm kind of expecting, because, you know, I've set a few fires on hard before. I remember in the snapshot, oh, that one's burning fast. Right, looks like that one's gone out already. Fuck's sake, Minecraft. Why you do this to me? I remember on the snapshot when I did a video, the fire spread had been returned back to how it was in like beta 1.2. So it basically spread infinitely. If there was anything within range, it was not going to be surviving the fire. So 1 and 3 have gone out already. This seems like a pretty consistent pattern. So half of them go out straight away. I'm going to bet that one's going to go out next, so we'll have 1 and 2. I bet 2 is going to go out first on this. I'm expecting this to be very ferocious though. I'm expecting it to burn through this wall like no one's business. I mean, when I did my video, I think it was derping in 1.3, derping in 1.4, derping in 1.4 I think. The fire was so ferocious that it burnt an entire jungle to the ground in a matter of about 10 minutes. And, oh my god, is that... Oh, I thought that was a creeper jockey. That would have been terrifying. The fire was so ferocious it burnt an entire jungle to the ground in less than 10 minutes and made my computer lag like hell. But I'm not having a single problem here. I'm limited myself to 50 frames just while I'm recording, so that my files don't get too big. So, yeah, we're going to keep an eye on these 2 fires, see how they burn. When the first one goes out, I shall be back to let you know. So remember, this is 1, this is 2. So, as you can see here by the amount of fire flickering in and out of existence rapidly, hard definitely is more ferocious fire, and these blue spots that are appearing are bits that haven't rendered. So yeah, I am expecting probably 90 to 95% of the entire cube gets destroyed just by these to the left. I've been having a conversation with someone on Skype about this, and they seem to think the randomness is what makes the game fun. And then of course they queried my scientific method, asking if I did multiple tests. Bastards don't trust me. No, I will be repeating this test at least 10 more times off camera, because what are we at now? About 20 minutes. And I don't want to have to make you guys sit there through the whole thing, so I'm probably going to be repeating it in some downtime and maybe posting some highlights and some final results. But it is quite interesting to see exactly how random this game is, and you know, the amount of blocks that are being removed right now is kind of incredible. Let's just set time to night here so we can get a proper good look. I mean, compared to how many blocks are in the cube, we're not missing many yet, but they are disappearing at such a rate as my game can't actually render them. You know, so that's something. Let's have a quick look what sort of oh, that's F5, I wanted F3. So we're still running at 50 frames, so we're not getting any exceptional lag yet. So I'll check back with you when we've got some more. So we've just breached the 15-minute mark on the hard test, and both fires show absolutely no sign of stopping. In fact, they are increasing so fast, I am starting to get a little bit of frame drop, like down to 49, 48 occasionally. So hopefully we might actually see this entire cube disappear. But I've been trying to like count the amount of fire there is, which I know is kind of a strange thing, and it also seems kind of an impossible thing. Thought I'd just show you this. The fires are about to meet in the middle. Here we go, here we go. Oh, you trolling motherfuckers. The fires have gotten so close, they are literally about to meet. And the fires have joined up. So we now only have the one fire spreading across the entire cube. This thing is disintegrating. Oh. You can be as random as you like, but when it comes to hard, the fire spread is a fucking thing to see. Oh. Look at it all. You might be able to see I'm lagging a bit. I've dropped down to 44 frames just then. Oh, you know. When I'm not recording, I generally around 200 odd frames. Fire, 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 fire. Let's just see how it looks at night. Oh, look at the fire. 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 I think I may have gone slightly insane. Would appear big chunks are trying to render here, or render not being here even. So I'll jump back to you when there's no top left on this thing, and I don't think that's gonna take long. So I thought, for an opposing point of view, we could have a look at this thing from underneath, because I accidentally deleted everything underneath it when I put it in, so this one goes straight down into the void. But it does make it quite a lot easier to see quite how much is gone, and there may be quite a lot of these random blocks sitting around, but compared to what's been deleted, you know, there's pretty much nothing left. I mean, this is about the biggest chunk that's left on this map. Well, not on this map, on this wall chunk. That's not even that big. I mean, I could get rid of that in like 3 minutes in survival. And over this side, we have a slightly smaller variant, or is it larger? I can't remember. I think it might still be a little bit larger. But yeah, it's there's still a little bit left on the top up here, or not. Oh, so there's less than 100 blocks, I'd say, left on the very top height, which is exactly 100. So yeah, this fire on hard is something you don't want to fuck around with. Or if you do want to fuck around with it, you want to make sure you know exactly what you're getting rid of. Because you could so very easily lose everything. 100 by 100 by 100 is a million blocks, as I originally thought, but didn't want to say just in case, because I didn't want to sound like an idiot. And there is maybe 1,000, 2,000-3,000 blocks left there. What do you reckon? Obviously ignoring the big bits, I'd say there can't be more than a few thousand blocks left there. Maybe 1, 2, 3% of the blocks, I don't know. I'm gonna get proper numbers and I'll post them on the video, probably in the description, so you can see the exact numbers. Don't look at the description until you've seen up to this point. Saying that at this point doesn't make much sense. Oh well. Some of you may want to not actually watch the video and just get the information. It is a fucking long video right now. So yeah, this is almost done. The next clip will be of the last fires going out. You return to us now as we raise through the raised wool, and from my trained eye I see the only fire remaining down here in the corner, and it appears to be just a single block, and it's gone. So the fire burned out in 31 minutes, doing substantially more damage to the wall than it did on any other difficulty. As you can see, this is sort of like the skeleton of wall blocks, but you know, that skeleton has some transparency, I don't. So we had peaceful, easy, normal, hard, and you know, I'll just let you guess for yourself which one was which. Oh, it's so ridiculous, it's fantastic. So let's just take a quick recap. Peaceful was the most surprising of the bunch, burning for the best part of an hour, and the main reason I don't want to do this on camera anymore. And we got some rather significant holes. We did reach down to dirt or void, as in the other one. We maybe hit about 100 to 200 dirt patches, like actual square meters of dirt. So that's quite a bit, considering it's peaceful. I was expecting the fire to do pretty much nothing. So yeah, that was a rather good one. And then we had easy over here, and you know, nothing much at all happened on easy. Yeah, set time today. Burn, you bastards. The only thing that seemed consistent was hard being ridiculously overpowered, and the two corners burning out. So on this it was that one and that one, on this it was that one and that one. There's a small amount of damage done to this corner, but it's nothing substantial. And what about the third corner over here? So on, let's see, easy, no, peaceful, easy, normal. On normal, 3 of the corners burnt out straight away, and that could be one of the reasons that it didn't do much damage. Now, I don't really have anything to say about hard. It kind of speaks for itself. Yeah, I'm going to be repeating this, I think possibly 99 times, because 100 is a good data sample. And I'll try and get the results out to you guys as soon as I can. It'll probably be a couple of weeks before the testing's finished, because I'm going to be needing to quantify all the data. So I'm just going to take this into MCEdit and see how many wall blocks are left in each one. As you can see, the first cube, the easy cube, I placed a bedrock floor underneath it just to make it easy to select. And as you can see here, 100 by 100 by 100, totaling 1 million blocks, now has 928,000 wool instead of a million. So 71,855 air. So there you go. We have quantifiable numbers. Oops, sorry, hit my mic there. This was the very first test on easy, and now we are going to check the normal results. So let's just see here. We shall just select this cube here, and that's 100 by 100 by 100. Analyze. So yeah, this is where the randomness started to kick in. We only lost 2,000 blocks on the easy test. Unless the difficulty actually goes like easy, normal, peaceful, hard for the ferocity of fire, which is very plausible. I don't know why it would be, but there you go. So that's easy. I can't help but think, you know, just not quite right. So now we move on to normal. No, sorry, this isn't normal. This one's normal. Selected the wrong bloody one. Hang on, that's not right. The height is only 95. The bloody hell. Ah, need to go down, of course. There we go. So there's now 100 by 100 by 100. And in here we lost 12,000 on normal. So it's 78,000. 2,000, 12,000, and then this is going to be the hardest one. Just wait for it to load here, because I'm not even sure how I'm going to make this 100 by 100 square, because I don't think there's a single corner remaining on the block. It's maybe a little tricky. So how about if we start here? That looks like a side block. Let's see. About there. So what we'll do is we'll just stretch this block out until it, let's see, that's 100 high, fantastic, and I think maybe one longer on the side looks about right. As you can tell, it's hard to do because there is a lot of destruction and chaos here, but that bodes well. It means, you know, hard lives up, and that looks about right. Just check there's no miscellaneous blocks not inside there. So as far as I can tell, we have selected the right area. We could have just used the fucking grass. Okay, I need to stop including you guys. You're going to start complaining. So right, this is the 100 by 100 by 100 area. We started with 1 million blocks of white wool. We have 19,000 left. 19,000. So as you can see, 98% was destroyed on hard. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been a revelation for me.